Hi everyone, I'm Rocker Russel Siegel, the wallpaper artist paper hanger at your service. Now we are going to go through the 9 P's of wallpaper, perfecting wallpaper art, and that's my specialty. Are you ready for your PhD? The paper hanging degree. Every home should be wallpapered in the United States, one strip at a time. Which I perfected the phrase. And here we go. Here we start. Okay, number one, preparation for your project. You need to measure the space of the room, accent wall with a tape ruler. And that's very important to see how many rolls you need, yardage, square footage, whatever. And you have to take into consideration the pattern of the wallpaper. Sometimes you have a straight match, and sometimes you have a drop match, different matches. And with a drop match, say if a wall takes 8 single or rolls, and that's for the straight match. And with a drop match, it takes may take 10 rolls. So you have to take that into consideration when you measure. And what I suggest is when you measure the whole room, you measure around the entire room, even where windows and doors are. So you have enough wallpaper. So number two, your preference of wallpapers. Uh, you can decide on what kind of wallpapers that you like. You can buy online. You can Home Depot, Williams, Benjamin Moore stores, and there's a lot of wallpapers online. And you can get discounts and all selections and varieties of wallpaper to cater to many people's tastes. Easier pre-pasted papers, wallpapers. Yeah, you have wallpapers that are pre-pasted. They have a dry glue. Sometimes you have to add water to them, spray water, or you can use a paste, a glue to activate the paste, but put a light coat, and you have to make sure that you get all the edges when you roll it on, and 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 it's good. It's pre-pasted. You have many varieties, many, and I hung most of them. Pill and stick wallpapers, my favorite. Pill and stick papers are like glorified contact papers. That's how I look at it, and they've been around for about 12 years, and um, and the manufacturers made them because they made a marketing thing that it'd be easy for people like yourselves to hang it. No, they're difficult, and but they have beautiful designs and looks so deceiving. And you talk about they said inexpensive things. Nah, it, pill and stick wallpapers are expensive, and they are beautiful. I don't like to hang them. I do, but I perfected the way in my own style how to hang them. So, but do you remember your grandmothers and your moms wrapping kitchen cabinets for contact paper? Yeah, this is contact paper. That's all I'm going to say. You have textured wallpapers too. Textured. Uh, there's so many textured wallpapers. Where do I go from here and explain? Textured wallpapers has a texture to it. That's what it is. It could be flowers. It could be striated designs. It could be herringbone designs. But it's a stronger wallpaper. That's what texture is, and it's very nice. This got thousands and thousands of different varieties. The same with grass cloths. Grass cloths are beautiful papers too. Some are handmade. Grass cloths came from Asia originally, but the United States and other countries produced them too. And on the wall they really look like grass. Uh, So don't feed them to your horses or dogs. So with grass cloths, you have different types of shades too, because it is handmade, it is custom made, and so we have this thing called paneling the walls. If you have the accent walls, if it's 150 inches long, I put 30-inch panels, and that's 5 times 30. That's 150 to make an even look, a panel look. You know, so with grass cloth comes in 8-yard rolls, and they're 36 inches wide. You know, so there's different variations, but when you have an accent wall, you want it to be panel or balanced. So with silks, silk wallpapers, fabrics, silks are handmade too from Asia. They're made everywhere, and wallpaper was invented or created 12th century in China with rice paper. You know, and many silks came from Asia. And silks, so many variations of silks too, and varieties. Wow. But the walls have to be perfect, and the preparation, which I will get into, I will get into definitely with the preparation when you hang a wallpaper or even paint. But I'm not talking about paint; it's about wallpaper. Velvets and custom murals. Velvets are custom made. There's custom made wallpapers for clients, and murals, which I hung numerous times. I love murals. I would love to create a mural by myself, which I will be doing. That's the next step that I'm going to do for myself, and murals could be they're expensive too, and but it's all about preparation. And there's many pictures I have on my IG and YouTube and different social media. So murals are beautiful. And there's many more like canvases and paintable cork and carpet. Carpet installation. Carpet is for soundproofing, which I've done many times. There's so many different types of wallpapers. I don't know how many, but I hung thousands of them. You know, so I hung enough wallpaper from over here to Washington D.C. That's how much wallpaper I hung. Okay, so what you need to purchase for if you're going to do wallpaper yourself is naturally a ladder. You would need a wallpaper table. A wallpaper table you can get go to a lumber store, and you can order 5-foot boards by 12 inches wide. And I have these things called folding horses. Folding horses, paper hanging terms, is legs. You know, so you set up your table. You make sure that you get a tape measure to measure the walls. You need, I have my tool belt over here, I'm going to explain. I have a smoother in my hand right now to smooth down the wallpaper. I have scissors to cut the wallpaper. I have razor blades on the cutting edge. I also have a roller to roll down the seams. I have a sponge to wash any excess glue off the wallpaper, and the moldings, the ceilings, whatever. And a straight edge, a ladder. I need a level to make sure that the first strip or 2 strips go down straight, because if you don't hang it straight, the first 2 strips, first strip, sometimes you have to hang wallpaper in the middle of the wall, depending. And so there's all different techniques in how to lay out wallpaper. So these are basically the tools that I have, but the best tools are my hands. So if I don't have good hands, the tools won't work. Now it's prime time. Everyone's prime time. Say prime time. So prime time is primers. like you have the latex primers, but this is wallpaper primer. A wallpaper primer is that you put on the wall, you roll it on the wall, you let it dry, and it gives the wall more tack, so you can hang the wallpaper. If the wallpaper, if you want to remove it, it's easier to remove too. If you don't have primer, the whole sheetrock wall can come down. That's what primer is, and primer is to make it more secure, and that's what priming does. So you can wait. You need to wait an hour before you start hanging. Sometimes you can wait a day, depending on types of walls, and there's all different types of primers. So the test patches that I hang 2 strips, 3 strips to see how the wallpaper is like, to my liking, and if the consumer likes it, I'm going to tell the consumer how it is with the seams or joints, and it's I call it the nature of the beast, how it looks, and so. They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So it's there's all different types of wallpapers, and wallpapers always tell a beautiful story. But you know by hanging the first 2 strips, 3 strips, and that's how I look at it. And like I said, if I'm happy how it looks, I know my customers will be happy. So possible extra step is lining paper. Lining paper is it's what it is, lining paper. And if I have a wall, I hang it horizontally, not vertically, because when you hang the top goods, the top wallpapers, you hang it vertically, but sometimes you hang it horizontally too. Lining paper is for extra security on the wall. If you have bad walls, it hides a lot of things, and it's just extra security. And sometimes the wallpapers, are very delicate, and sometimes it needs an extra body behind that, and that's why we put lining paper. You have a lot of glues, a lot of paste, and it's going to stick to your ribs. If it sticks to your ribs, it's going to stick to the wallpapers. There's all different types of wallpaper depending on type of wallpapers that you have. Like a commercial 54-inch wallpaper, vinyl, you will have a clay-based cement, and it's Cork 732, and that gives you extra body. Then you have for regular wallpapers. Fabric, silks, grasscloth. You have the lighter glues like Roman and heavy clear paste, and so I can get tongue-tied. So good thing for my day job, because that's what I do, and so the pastes are very important, and what you need sometimes with wallpapers, depending on the wallpaper, you might have to paste the wall or glue the wall. Sometimes you can't paste the wallpaper on the table. There's all different techniques, and sometimes I do have to paste the wall, depending if it's a silk or if it's a fabric or whatever. Sometimes you have to do that. So. But these glues are very strong and they're durable, and they last a long time. Okay, so with patience, what I mean by patience is there's steps, and there's a process. First you make sure that the walls are in good condition, that I prime the walls, that I dry. I hang I might have to put lining paper, and that's a process. And when I line the walls, I have to wait a day or 2, and then I install the wallpaper. I have to wait for the wallpaper to dry, and if you want to hang your art, your pictures, whatever, shelves, you wait a couple of days until the wallpaper is completely dry, and that's That's what patience is. I am a professional. You know who to call. The wallpaper artist, Russel Siegel. And let's connect socially. You know, I'm on IG at Russel Siegel, and I'm on YouTube, the wallpaper artist. I'm the wallpaper artist. Thank you.